Three.
We're recording.
So welcome, everybody. We're kicking off the Rise and Resist participation in the Fast for the Forgotten, which has been going on for several days now, in solidarity with the folks at the Fund Excluded Workers Coalition. And we are Rise and Resist members that over the next 6 days are going to be doing a rolling relay fast. Starting off today are Livy, Stu, and Mary Ellen. So each of you want to say a few words about like what you're thinking as we get this whole project going?
I could start. When I started thinking about this, and I really wasn't aware about the Fund for Excluded Workers until about a week ago. My mind goes back to April of last year, going into supermarkets. And as somebody who's older, everybody says, oh, you're in bad shape because you're older and you have to worry about COVID. But I wasn't really that worried in supermarkets. I had a mask and I was walking quickly through the market, but I was watching the people stocking the shelves, people behind the registers. And I, you know, these are low paid jobs and I knew many of them are probably undocumented. And I was thinking, well, some of them are young, but they're going back to families and families that live together. And my heart went out to them. And then to think that after a year of talking about, yes, COVID is striking communities of color disproportionately, and politicians saying, we understand, to think they would take away the money that they have a right to, like everybody else, is enraging to me and sad at the same time. And so I'm doing this kind of, I was thinking of this, I'm doing this in the Jewish tradition, you fast once a year to atone for your sins. So I figure I'm in my own way atoning for our society's sins.
Yay, Stewie.
Mm-hmm.
Yay, indeed.
Thank you, Stu. That's so beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
Livy or Mary Ellen?
Go ahead, Mary.
Okay, yes, Livy.
I committed to the fast. I've been working, as I've loudly let everyone know, for a long time on the notion of taxing the rich, investing in our New York, creating a state that is fair for everyone. But I committed to the fast when I was over at Judson Church, where the actual hunger strikers are. And it struck me how horrible it is that in this country, in this state, that people actually have to go on a hunger strike just to keep a roof over their heads. I was just incensed and disgusted. And while I'm grateful that I have the choice to not eat, I feel like the least that I can do is support those symbolically with my labor, however I can. And in this short fast, support those who don't have that choice. That's all I have to say, that we have to put our bodies on the line as well as our work to make this a fairer society.
I think I'm happy that Stu and Livy went first because they have shared what really is central to this campaign, this initiative. And personally, just doing civil disobedience in general has been public, just getting the word out and through photographs or various demonstrations. And this particular one is personal, doing this at home and reflection and really empathy. It's really understanding where people are and being a follower. So through support, through more awareness. And I don't know where this will personally take me, but in anything that I've done, I think that any of us have done has made us better people and has transformed us to be leaders. So that's what I'm hoping is through support, through following, through learning now, we'll be able to take this information and leverage it in the future.
Beautiful. Thank you.
So others of us in Rise and Resist are gonna pick up the baton and keep passing it along over the next 6 days. Some of us are here today and others couldn't be here right now. So maybe the others, and some of us are providing support in other ways to this whole effort. So
Thank you. Yeah, I'm honored, honestly, to be here with each of you who's made that commitment and to hear your words. Yeah, it's day 11 of the hunger strike for the undocumented and immigrant workers who started it on March 16th. And it's day like 360 something of those people and their families and households not getting any support from the federal government during a pandemic, right? That was the other count that they were doing before they started the hunger strike. For me, one of the things I'm moved by in listening to you, one of the histories of the hunger strike, of course, is through the farm workers. And way back, some of my organizing, some of my teachers were people who worked with Cesar Chavez, all the really good nuns who worked with Cesar Chavez. And Chavez and the UFW and the farm workers, they used the hunger strike historically and put their bodies on the line. So on the launch day of the hunger strike, for me, all the ghosts, I mean, the good ghosts, right? The powerful ghosts of that struggle and those people, and what for Latinx communities, the hunger strike has been when they've been forced to, you know, put their bodies on the line and their health on the line. That was all there for me in and outside of the church. So I don't know, I want to conjure some of that history and some of that community for those of you who are making this fast in solidarity, and just enormous gratitude and honoring for what we're doing briefly and what the hunger strikers are doing now for 11 days. So I just, all honor to you. Thank you.
So the strike will be continuing up through the budget adoption date, which is set for April 1st. So we've got 6 days to go. And Livy, you've also helped organize. You want to close this little Zoom session out for us?
Just with a reminder, this same Zoom link will get you on every morning at 11 until next Wednesday, and you can cheer on the people who are picking up the fasting baton from there. Okay?
Wonderful. So good
Mary
luck,
Ellen,
Libby
Stewie, good
and
luck, you
Mary Ellen and
guys.
Stu.
Be in touch.
Solidarity forever.
Solidarity.
All right.